All right, hey, it's Rob Pear. It is February. Welcome to the February version of our Upper Manhattan monthly townhouse market update. It is in the evening. I usually do this in the morning, so bear with me. I'm a little tired now. We're going to go over active listings, in contract, closed and recorded, and my outlook on the market, plus a bonus, and we're going to do that starting now. Okay, number one, active listings. There are 60 properties on the market, townhouses in Upper Manhattan right now. Inventory is very low. Look at our last two market reports, videos, and you'll see why inventory is low. There's been a lot of sales and a lot of closings and a lot of in contracts for being December and January. Now, what happened to what's coming on the market? 11 new properties, which is pretty good for January. 11 new properties joined the market. 8 of those are brand new. We haven't seen them before in the last few years at least. 3 of those are the relisted, regurgitated listings that were taken off during the holidays. Compare that to December and January, where we had 0 joining the market in both cases. 9 properties left the market. That's where the inventory is low again. So 9 properties left the market. What happened to those? 2 of them went into contract. 7 of them delisted. Look for those in April. Now, the stuff that we have on the market right now, where is it priced? Well, the chart behind me will show you that the under 2 million, we have 18. The big, which has been consistent for over a year, 2 to 3 million, 26. What to look out for? 3 to 4 million and over 4 million. 3 to 4, we have 11, and 4 million and up, there are 5, totaling 60. Discounts this month. There were only 3 new discounts. The discounts are pretty much gone. So it's not like it was in May and June of 2020, where we had 70% of the properties showing discounts. Now we only have 3 out of 60. All right, so segment 2, in contract. What do we have in contract? Well, there's 60 properties, 19. If you're out there and you're a buyer, you would have 79 properties to look at, but guess what? 19 of them are already in contract, so get on the move. 19 in contract, that's down from 26 last month. Added to the list, 2 more went into contract in January. Removed from the list, 5 sold and recorded. 4 have not recorded, but show as sold, and we don't have any reason to think that they're not, but we're keeping an eye on them. So 9 were removed from that list in January. What are the prices of the properties that are in contract? Remember, we told you to watch the higher end. Still, we have 19 in contract. 8 of those are below 2 million. 7 are 2 to 3. 3 are 3 to 4, and only 1 above 4 million, but that'll change. Segment 3, closed and recorded. Well, we had 14 fair market properties sell and closed and recorded in January. That's a lot. That's heavy. So the market is definitely moving, because this is based on properties that sold or went into contract in November and December, which usually is very low. So the overall average price in 2021, looking back to 2020, for our January report was $2,199,000. Now, from January 21 to January 22, we looked at the overall average price being $2,282,000. That's only an $83,000 difference, right? We're going to dig a little deeper this week. So we're going to break it down by segment, and then we're going to break it down by square foot and see if you can tell the story that comes up. 1 and 2 family homes, 2021, $2,497,000 average price, compared to $2,572,000. Not a big jump. 3 family homes, $2,154,000 to $2,197,000. Not a huge jump. SROs, $1,867,000 versus now $1,931,000. SROs really should be broken down even further. That's another segment. But right now, that's what we have. So look at these at price per square foot and see if you can tell the story. Average price per square foot overall, $546 in 21, going back a year, and now $593. Not much difference. 1 and 2 family homes went from $651 to $709. 3 family homes went from $504 to only $533. SROs, $467 to $497. If you look at this data, what it's telling us, if you break it down by average price and then you break it down further by square foot, you can do some percentages and you'll see that smaller homes sold in the past 365 days. All right, a lot of numbers I know thrown around. So if you look at the chart beside me and you look at the average sale price and then you turn around and look at the average size house in Harlem is about 3,800 square feet. And you look at the price per square foot, look at the difference. It's not 20,000. So here's my outlook. Well, I could give you an outlook, but in December, I gave you this. That's what's happening in March. The market is going to be aggressive. In January, I gave you this. A seller's market is happening right now. The data pool is very small. That stuff's not going to change every 30 days. We're usually looking 6 months in advance. So look at those two reports on our website or on YouTube, and the outlook is the same. Let's talk more about what people need to do to get their property sold to make this outlook come alive. An example, one of the properties we told you sold over $4 million this month. It closed in January. Sold for $4,250,000. That's great. What you don't know is that our research department digs deeper and deeper, and that property, although that's a great sale price, the broker did a great job, but that property is on the market originally at $5,750,000 or $5,700,000, and it stayed on the market for 18 months. So you need to know if you're selling your property, do you have 18 months? If you do, great. If you don't, and you only have 60, 90 days, or you're doing a 1031 exchange, or you got a more complex situation where you need to get your property out, you have to price it where it sells within, these days, 4 months. It needs to sell with it or be in contract within 4 months. Sometime in a seller's market, it goes to contract within 2 to 3 weeks if you price it right. So that's very important. And how long these properties stay on the market is something that we track and follow and can help you with. And we're going to start talking a little more about that in our reports because I think it's important. I'm going to ask you some questions. How big is your home? Do you know? What is it classified as, and what is the true classification when it crosses the finish line to a buyer? Are you looking at DOB, DOF, HPD? All three of those sites may have a different classification and a different square footage. Often they do, more often than not. So if you're going to sell your property, you need someone to tell you what you have to sell because the buyer needs to know what they are buying. These days, that's most important for you as a seller to lay out what you are selling so the buyer knows you're not playing games. All right, so stay in touch with us. Go to our website. Definitely go to YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. You get these updates on time. The big thing right now is our Facebook coming soon and off-market page. Sign up for that. We have a lot of people on it, and we have 3 properties that are on it right now that no one knows about unless you're on there. And a 4th one will be entered hopefully tomorrow, if not within 48 hours. See you next month.